There is nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you.
Wheels.
Could have left these tracks. They seem
Perhaps
fresh.
a card of some sort. But this is locked.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
An old key. No.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Sounds like you didn't go quietly. Alright. Oh. Well then. A spyglass. A navyman, That wasn't.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
A flute.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Bone.
Button chops. The remains of a meal.
Oh, that's not bad.
The ashes are long since cold.
At least he had some meat, right?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
No, I'll be taking that with me then.
No air coming through it. Is this a Taniwha, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Well, we'll go out the
By the
window.
way, it's giving me chills.
We'll go out the door here and see what we can see out the window there. Let's give it a look-see. Nothing? Nothing to observe. Alright.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Ah, here we are.
A scrap of Hessian.
He tore his clothes on a nail.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
I'm gonna have to go and look at the thing. That's the bonus. How do I do the thing? Someone of the working class certainly did this.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Right, to fill the room with smoke.
No air coming through it.
Oh.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
Well, there was an obvious struggle, so I'm going to say more likely a kidnapper. Alright. Right. I guess I haven't made connections yet, huh? Really? None of that? Anything more I can get from you, sir? What do you know of a lock with an unusual keyhole?
The garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden. Are you joking? Why would I know this? thought you were meant to be intelligent.
Oh, shush.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Alright.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Well, I think that's all the evidence.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes, I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Alright. Well, that's something. Certainly is, certainly is. So, now what we do is to go back to the garden and try to reconstruct this. Aye? Oh, look at that! I've got all the things now. Okay.
No air coming through it.
Okay, I think I need to attach them. So I come over here, I do this. It's not him. It's somebody with a spyglass, right? Then we go over here. So he knocked him out with smoke, and then dragged him out but fell over the boxes. Alright, alright. And that, I think, is the story so far. Gaming, spring concentration, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Got it. Okay, cool.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
Right.
Chewing tobacco.
Right. Alrighty. Oh, I see. Okay. So when you leave the investigation area for that.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Oh. He knocked him out with the narcotic. Interesting. Because the man never even drank. I need an explanation of this freaking mechanic.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Can I get out back behind the little cabin? No. Well, I think I know what happened here. I just don't understand why the game doesn't understand that.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
It wants me to pin evidence and then go into concentration mode. Okay. No, it was obviously the other man. Alright. Captain Stenwick. There's some trails in your garden. Yeah. What if I head around back and see what they'd be heading out to? Probably an alley, yes? Can't go there. And can't go there, police business.
Why are you still here?
I'm working on it. Not everything is pinnable. We gotta have this combination just right. Okay, I have it correct. I figured that out. Hmm. Oh, here we go.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden. Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Mm-hmm. See, the problem is I knew that 10 minutes ago. The game just had to know that I knew it. But I'll get a handle on these mechanics.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
I'm gonna be nice. Watson gets money from him.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Alright, off we go.